Title: Warriors of Flame. Once, in a distant past, the world was shrouded in darkness. People lived in fear and uncertainty, dominated by the power of darkness. However, one day, light began to shine down from the heavens, illuminating the world. It was the flames of the gods that were unleashed, and gradually the darkness receded in the power of light. Within that light, there existed the warriors of flame. They wielded the power of fire and had a mission to fight against the darkness. They were brave and possessed immense strength, yet challenging the power of darkness was no easy task. The warriors of flame, though scattered across various lands, joined forces to confront the armies of darkness. They fought bravely and sacrificed their lives to break the grip of darkness. However, the power of darkness was formidable, and the warriors of flame faced numerous challenges. They were wounded and exhausted in battle, yet they never gave up hope and rose again. After a long struggle, the warriors of flame finally repelled the forces of darkness and restored light to the world. People regained peace and hope, honoring the courage and sacrifices of the warriors of flame. And thus, the warriors of flame became legends due to their achievements. Their presence was passed down from generation to generation, continuing to inspire courage and hope in people. While the story may have ended, the courage and beliefs of the warriors of flame will be perpetuated eternally. And when a new threat of darkness arises, the souls of the warriors of flame will awaken once again to rise and protect the world. Title: Miracle of the Dreaming Girl. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a girl named Mia who could dream beautiful dreams every night. Her dreams were filled with vast green meadows, sparkling starry skies, and mysterious creatures. In her dreams, she could bounce freely, sing songs, and wield the magical power to make her imaginings come to life. However, the people of the village did not believe in Mia's dreams. They valued success and stability in the real world and considered pursuing dreams to be dangerous. Mia felt lonely, as no one believed in the power of her dreams. One day, Mia ventured out of the village and entered a vast forest. The forest was bathed in beautiful light, and it was inhabited by wondrous creatures. They knew of Mia's power of dreams and welcomed her with open arms. In the forest, Mia could freely dream to her heart's content. From morning till night, she could be in her dreams, using her power to make beautiful flowers bloom and play with small animals. Her dreams spread throughout the forest, and miracles began to happen within it. The people of the village noticed Mia's absence and grew worried. They searched for her in the forest but could not find her. However, Mia's dreams reached the people of the village. They began to accept Mia's dreams and believe in her power. While the villagers continued to search for Mia, she remained secluded within her dreams in the forest. They wished to see Mia again, and their wishes turned into a powerful force that spread throughout the forest. Then, one day, Mia's dreams became reality. She returned to the village from the forest. A radiant light surrounded her, and the villagers were filled with astonishment and joy. Mia conveyed the power of her dreams to the villagers. She taught them the importance of pursuing dreams and how having dreams enriches life. From then on, the villagers began to pursue their dreams and believe in the power of dreams. They worked hard to achieve their dreams and experienced miraculous success. Mia's dreams brought miracles to the entire village and filled the hearts of the people. She became a respected and beloved figure in the village as the miracle of the dreaming girl. And Mia, not only could she dream beautiful dreams every night, but she could also use the power of her dreams to fulfill the dreams of others. Her dreams became a source of hope and courage in the hearts of the people. Title: Navigators Racing Across the Galaxy. In the distant reaches of the universe, there were navigators racing across the galaxy. They visited various planets and space stations, embarking on new adventures. Their ships were equipped with special engines that could travel to the farthest reaches of the galaxy. One day, the navigators were given a mission to explore a new planet. This planet was said to have legendary beautiful landscapes and unknown creatures. Using warp navigation, the navigators set course for their destination. Inside the ship, each navigator focused on their respective tasks. The captain planned the route, the pilot handled the ship's navigation, engineers adjusted and repaired the engines, and scientists collected data on the planet. However, due to long hours of travel and tense working conditions, the navigators began to feel fatigued. They gradually succumbed to drowsiness, and their concentration waned. Feeling the danger of continuing in this state, the navigators began to search for methods to induce sleep. However, ordinary sleeping quarters were not sufficient for getting adequate rest, and they couldn't fall asleep. So, the navigators decided to try a new approach. They gathered in a specially designated room on the ship and started playing relaxing music known for its calming effects. Additionally, they experimented with using aroma oils to enhance relaxation. The ship was filled with gentle music and soothing scents, and the navigators gradually drifted off to sleep in a relaxed atmosphere. Their minds and bodies were refreshed, and their fatigue was alleviated. Several hours later, the captain woke up the navigators. When they awoke, they were completely revitalized. The drowsiness vanished, and they were ready to resume their adventure. The navigators arrived at the new planet, where they witnessed beautiful landscapes and encountered unknown creatures. They forgot the hardships of their journey and were filled with excitement and wonder. In this way, the navigators found a method to induce sleep, which helped them alleviate the fatigue of their adventure and gain new energy. As navigators racing across the galaxy, they were able to continue their adventures with renewed vigor. Title: Wings of Dreams. In a distant past, there lived a young boy named Takashi in a village who always gazed up at the sky. He admired the way birds soared through the air. One day, Takashi discovered a nest of a bird high up in a large tree. Inside, there was a single small egg. Excitedly, Takashi approached the nest and gently picked up the egg. In that moment, the egg felt warm and cracked open to reveal a tiny bird. Takashi named the bird Hikari. Hikari bonded with Takashi perfectly, and the two formed an unforgettable bond. Hikari was a special bird with wings that emitted light when night fell. Takashi looked at Hikari's wings and wished to use this magical power to fly freely in the sky. However, Hikari was still too small to fly. Takashi dedicated himself to helping Hikari grow. He studied tirelessly, learning about birds' ecology and the secrets of flight, and taught them to Hikari. Together, they practiced daily, and Hikari grew stronger each day. One day, Hikari finally learned to fly. Takashi and Hikari joyfully soared into the sky above the village. Feeling the wind in their feathers, they spent dreamlike moments together. However, one day, a sudden strong wind blew, and Hikari got lost. Takashi searched desperately throughout the village, but Hikari was nowhere to be found. Takashi felt despair and called out for Hikari while crying. Suddenly, a ring of light appeared in the night sky. In the center of the ring was Hikari, shining light towards Takashi. Overjoyed, Takashi approached, and he and Hikari reunited their bond once again. Hikari expressed gratitude to Takashi and entrusted him with their wings. Takashi took Hikari's wings and gained the ability to fly through the air. He soared freely in the sky with Hikari, continuing their dreamlike adventures. And so, Takashi taught the people of the village about Hikari's power, and everyone learned to fly freely in the sky. The village was filled with smiles, and the sight of people with wings of dreams dancing in the sky shone beautifully like a painting. By possessing the wings of dreams, Takashi and Hikari liberated the hearts of the people and became symbols of hope and courage. Their story became an eternal dream for the villagers, teaching them to live with hope for the future. Title: Bonds of Life. In a distant land long ago, there were two young men named Ryo and Yuki who had been close friends since childhood. They grew up together, played together, laughed together, and sometimes even fought, but they always cherished each other dearly. One day, Ryo and Yuki faced a crisis in their country. A colossal dragon appeared, threatening the land and attacking its people. Determined to protect their nation, Ryo and Yuki decided to confront the dragon and defend their homeland. Armed with weapons, they confronted the dragon, but it proved to be mighty and not easily defeated. Despite their valiant efforts, Ryo and Yuki sustained severe injuries from the dragon's attacks and fell to the ground. At that moment, a radiant light appeared, connecting their hands and creating a powerful bond between them. Empowered by this newfound bond, Ryo and Yuki rose to their feet and faced the dragon once more. The strength of their bond unleashed a formidable attack against the dragon. While the dragon writhed in pain, Ryo and Yuki identified its weakness and successfully exploited it. The dragon was defeated, and the country was saved. Ryo and Yuki were hailed as heroes by the people, but they never forgot that it was not their individual strength but the power of their bond that led them to victory. They vowed to cherish the bonds of life and walk together towards the future. From then on, Ryo and Yuki embarked on adventures together, facing various challenges side by side. They brought out the best in each other, supporting one another through thick and thin, overcoming numerous trials. Their brave actions and the power of their bond spread throughout the nation. People admired them and began to follow their example. With the people's support, Ryo and Yuki strived to make their country a better place. The bonds of life remained ever present throughout their adventures, serving as their strength and encouragement. Ryo and Yuki's story inspired many, teaching them the value and preciousness of life. Their adventure demonstrated how bonds connect people and empower them to overcome difficulties. Their story transcended time and left a lasting mark on the hearts of many. The bond between Ryo and Yuki would be passed down as an eternal bond of life. Title: The Jewel of Illusion. Once upon a time, there was a legend of a jewel of illusion said to exist. This jewel was believed to soothe the hearts of those who beheld it, bringing them peace and tranquility. One day, a young adventurer named Lin set out on a journey with the dream of finding this jewel of illusion. Armed with a map, she ventured into the mountainous region where the legendary jewel was said to be hidden. As Lin explored the mountainous terrain, she faced various challenges. She climbed steep paths, traversed rocky terrain, and sometimes encountered storms. However, her heart was filled with a longing for the jewel of illusion, and she did not feel tired. Eventually, Lin reached the summit. There, a beautiful lake stretched out before her, and in the center of that lake, the jewel of illusion shimmered. Lin sat by the shore of the lake, gazing at the brilliance of the jewel. Suddenly, a fantastical light emanated from the jewel, and an illusionary landscape unfolded around Lin. She felt as though she were in a dream. Beautiful flowers bloomed, birds sang, and clear rivers flowed. Enveloped in this illusionary world, Lin felt her heart being healed, and she was gently lured into a peaceful sleep. She slowly closed her eyes and sank into a deep dream. When morning came, Lin awoke. The brilliance of the jewel of illusion had disappeared, but her heart was filled, and she felt a sense of calm. Sensing the power of the jewel, Lin walked down the path from the mountain, feeling the fruits of her journey. She resolved to spread the existence of this jewel of illusion to the world and continued her journey to share its power with many people. The jewel of illusion became known worldwide as a presence that heals hearts and grants peaceful dreams. And so, the legend was passed down through generations, and the jewel of illusion became a timeless source of healing. Title: Legend of the Flower Kingdom. In a distant land, there existed a flower kingdom where beautiful flowers bloomed abundantly. In this kingdom, it was believed that flowers could heal people's hearts and bring happiness. One night, a young girl named Mira, who lived in the flower kingdom, had a mysterious dream. In her dream, beautiful flowers spoke to her, saying, "Mira, please heal people's hearts with our power." Upon waking from the dream, Mira felt that she had been given a special mission. Mira shared her dream with the king of the flower kingdom. The king listened to her dream and decided to grant her special powers. These powers allowed her to use the flower spell passed down in the legend of the flower kingdom, enabling her to harness the power of flowers. Mira learned the flower spell from the king and set out on an adventure across various places in the flower kingdom. Visiting beautiful flower fields and gardens, she unleashed the power to heal hearts while listening to the voices of flowers. Thanks to Mira's power, people were freed from their emotional wounds and sorrows, reclaiming their happy days. However, there existed an evil presence in the flower kingdom. A witch known as the Black Rose Queen sought to steal the power of the flowers and fill people's hearts with poison. Determined to confront the Black Rose Queen, Mira embarked on her journey. With the cooperation of the flowers in the Flower Kingdom, Mira headed to confront the Black Rose Queen. Using the flower spell's power, she defeated the Black Rose Queen's wicked forces. As the flowers regained their power, the Flower Kingdom began to shine brightly once again. Mira's brave actions saved the Flower Kingdom, and her deeds were praised. She became the hero of the Flower Kingdom, receiving a special title from the king. The legend of the Flower Kingdom continued to be passed down through Mira's adventures and bravery. People praised her accomplishments and never forgot the importance of flowers' ability to heal hearts. Even now, the legend of the Flower Kingdom continues to bloom in people's hearts. Those healed by the power of flowers continue to share Mira's story and praise the beauty of the Flower Kingdom. Title: Mysteries of the Fairy Forest. Long ago, near a small village, there existed a mystical forest known as the Fairy Forest. This forest was adorned with beautiful flowers and lush green trees, and it was said to be inhabited by fairies. One day, a boy from the village named Tom, driven by curiosity, decided to venture into the fairy forest. Standing at the entrance of the forest, he was captivated by its breathtaking scenery. The scent of flowers and the chirping of birds echoed pleasantly in his ears. As Tom ventured deeper into the forest, he discovered small fairies dancing around. They had shimmering wings and filled the forest with their beautiful songs. Tom was moved by this sight and silently watched them without being noticed. Suddenly, one fairy noticed Tom and smiled at him. Despite his surprise, Tom, brimming with curiosity, spoke to the fairy. "Who are you? Where is this place?" The fairy replied with a gentle smile, "I am Erin. This is the fairy forest, our home." Even more excited, Tom asked Erin about the mysteries of the fairy forest. "What secrets are hidden in this forest? Are there any special powers or treasures?" Erin smiled and replied, "This forest holds the power to heal people's hearts. It is also said to hide treasures that bring happiness. However, to find them, one must overcome the trials of the forest." Determined, Tom decided to face the trials. Erin guided him deep into the forest to the place where the trials awaited. The first trial was to navigate through a maze. Tom faced the sprawling maze, concentrating as he searched for hidden clues to choose the right path. After relentless effort, Tom finally succeeded in navigating through the maze. The next trial was to climb a tall tree. Gripping the branches firmly, Tom ascended step by step. Despite the wind blowing and the branches swaying, he pushed forward, overcoming his fear. Upon reaching the treetop, Tom was amazed by the beautiful scenery. The final trial was to discover the dreams hidden within his own heart. Taking deep breaths, Tom sat in a quiet place and confronted his own heart. Reflecting on past memories and future aspirations, he realized his true dream, to bring happiness to people. Having overcome the trials, Tom met Erin again. He shared his dream with her, and the fairies danced with joy. Erin expressed her gratitude to Tom and bestowed upon him a treasure that would bring happiness. Tom left the fairy forest and returned to the village. Using the power and treasure he obtained in the fairy forest, he worked tirelessly to heal people's hearts and bring happiness. The mysteries of the fairy forest lived on in his heart forever. Title: Secrets of the Crystal Tower. Once upon a time, in a distant land, there stood a beautiful crystal tower surrounded by lush greenery, shimmering under the sunlight. This tower harbored a mysterious power. Within its walls dwelled the spirits of slumber, guiding people into peaceful sleep with their touch. One day, a boy named Rio, living near the tower, discovered the existence of these slumber spirits. Determined to aid those troubled by sleep, he set out to uncover the secrets of the crystal tower. Embarking on a journey, Rio reached the tower's entrance. Upon opening its doors, he was greeted by a fantastical sight, a space where crystal walls reflected various hues, akin to being in a dream. Venturing deeper, Rio encountered the spirit of slumber. With a gentle smile, the spirit informed him that to harness the power of sleep, he must find 5 gems hidden within the tower. Following the spirit's guidance, Rio began his search within the tower. The first gem lay hidden in a flower garden, among the blooming flowers. Next, Rio traversed through the forest, where the serene ambience was accompanied by the songs of birds and rustling leaves. Deep within the woods, he found the second gem. The third gem awaited near a waterfall, enveloped by the cool mist as Rio ventured into the cascade's depths. The fourth gem was concealed among the stars, amidst the beauty of the night sky. By solving a constellation puzzle, Rio obtained the gem. The final gem was said to rest at the tower's highest point. Climbing the stairs with determination, Rio reached the pinnacle, where the last gem awaited him. With all gems in hand, Rio returned to the spirit of slumber, who rejoiced at his accomplishment and bestowed upon him the power of sleep. Rio then established a small inn near the tower, aiding those troubled by sleep. People from far and wide sought Rio's assistance, finding solace in peaceful slumber. The secret of the Crystal Tower spread across the land, recognized by the king who hailed Rio as the guardian of the tower. Thanks to Rio's efforts, the people of the kingdom enjoyed healthy and fulfilling lives, free from sleep troubles. The secrets of the Crystal Tower brought happiness and tranquility to an entire nation. Title: Beyond the Distant Dream. Once upon a time, in the far reaches of a dream, lived a boy named Yuki, who possessed a unique ability to experience various dreams since childhood. Yuki's dreams were always beautiful, vividly colorful like paintings. He could freely soar through the skies and explore strange worlds within his dreams. However, as he lived within the same dream over and over, he gradually began to feel bored. One day, Yuki stumbled upon a mysterious door within his dream. Appearing seemingly out of nowhere, the door beckoned him to an unknown world. Intrigued, he opened the door, revealing a realm akin to another dimension. Stepping through the door, Yuki entered this new world. Surrounded by strange creatures and breathtaking landscapes, he was awestruck by sights he had never seen before. In this new world, Yuki could freely create his dreams. He flew through the sky, swam in the sea, and enjoyed various adventures. Yet, Yuki realized that this new world was not reality. While bewildered by the realization that he was in a dream, Yuki also discovered that his experiences in this world could influence reality. Through his adventures, he further honed his abilities and creativity. However, Yuki gradually grew weary of living in this dream. He longed for his true dreams to come true in the real world. The day his wish came true finally arrived. One day, Yuki encountered a girl named Mirai within his dream. Like him, she had stumbled into the dream world. Sharing their dreams and wishes, Yuki and Mirai found a common goal. Together, they searched for a way to escape the dream world. Facing various trials and challenges, they slowly drew closer to reality. Eventually, they succeeded in escaping the dream world. Upon returning to the real world, Yuki and Mirai continued to support each other's dreams and grow together. Despite facing numerous difficulties and setbacks, they never gave up, relentlessly striving to achieve their dreams. Finally reaching beyond the distant dream, they realized their dreams. Filled with happiness and fulfillment, they continued to discover new dreams ahead.